This espresso machine was the greatest thing on earth.
Was it?
Like, I was on fucking cocaine. Like, I'd get back to a shift and be like, let's fucking go! Holy shit.
You right there?
Woo! My fucking heart hurts. We might have to go to the hospital. It'll be fine, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but dude,
We'll
I was doing
record it.
4 shots at a time.
Jesus.
At this place.
Oh.
But I'd go in and be like, I need 2 4-shots.
Yeah.
And they would look at me like, you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
This isn't for 2 people. You're here alone. You always come in here alone.
Can't you guys believe that I'm just delivering?
No, because I'd come back in like at 6 o'clock.
And they'd know.
I'd be like, I need another 2 4s.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Yeah. There was one time I was driving my friend Jonathan after doing a 5-shot. And like I was like, we have to pull over, I'm dying. And he's like, what the fuck is going on?
Where did I put my water? There it is.
Oh my God. All right, I am fucking ready.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
I made it 1 page this time so I don't have to flip the page.
I'm glad you have notes because I have none.
Yeah.
I
regretted not making notes for episode 2. I also don't remember episode 2.
Episode 2 is not that great.
Yeah, the episode wasn't either.
Yeah. All right. Hello and welcome to the Gabagool. I'm your host, Tim, here with my co-host, Jesse.
Hooray.
This podcast is a deep dive of the entire series of The Sopranos. We'll be covering 1 episode at a time, full spoilers going forward. Today we continue with Season 1, Episode 3, entitled Denial, Anger, Acceptance. First aired January 24th, 1999.
Yes. Yeah, this one was more exciting because it was an introduction episode. We finally start fucking moving the story.
Yeah.
Big Pussy's been missing for too long, I feel.
Yeah.
The whole episode is too long, but I never realized that he wasn't in this episode.
I actually didn't realize it until you mentioned it just now.
Yeah, because it just focuses mostly on like Tony, like Jackie. Like I feel like there was a lot of hospital stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
Like Jackie was a huge focus in the episode.
Yeah.
And then Christopher. Christopher was like the second biggest part.
Definitely.
Because of the job.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole Meta Soprano.
Yeah.
Like crystal meth storyline.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
But yeah.
I think a large theme of this episode that I felt was Tony realizing that he doesn't have like full control over everything. Like obviously we've already seen like his second guessing himself in like the previous episodes, but this was like specifically with Jackie when he's sitting in the hospital and he's trying to tell him like this funny story. And
I thought that part was sad as shit.
And
that part's so sad.
And Jackie's just talking about his temperature and having to call the nurse.
Dude,
and like
he's
you just
focused on his health. He's like, I feel like shit, and
and
here's Tony fucking gabbing on.
Yeah, and you just see Tony just sitting there after like in silence, realizing like I don't know what to do here.
Yeah,
and you get
but
that
he hasn't known what to do the entire episode.
Yeah,
the episode is like him just trying to figure out how to like not act like Jackie's got cancer.
Yeah, and then oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
And then with the with the Hasidic Jews storyline, he's like trying to take control of that situation and sees a new opportunity, but this guy that they're trying to intimidate, I thought it was a really, really great moment when they finally call Tony, and even Tony comes into the room and his influence is not shaking.
Like you were saying, like Tony, doesn't have control of the situation. I think Tony's a lazy gangster. That's what this whole fucking episode is, that Tony is the laziest fucking gangster in the world.
I could see that.
Like, he's already acting like he's the boss and shouldn't have to deal with anything. It's like, no, dude, you're the one who should be handling every one of these situations with your crew.
Yeah.
Not like you just fucking off and then...
Yeah, like he's with the woman and then he gets the call to come down.
He should have never been with the woman in the first place.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go.
Yeah. And then the whole picture scene, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know, it's the fucking Hockney. Like, I bought it because it was David Hockney.
Yeah.
But
so,
I started looking into like more of the picture shit. Like I don't know what that painting in the beginning was with the barn. Where he's all pissed off about, you put that out there because, it's some psychiatrist bullshit.
Yeah.
But the Hockney one, it's like I feel like that was kind of like the whole influence of the episode because like I was reading about the painting and like the painting is called like Make a Splash or something like that. And it's supposed to be about like the stillness of everything. And it's supposed to represent the splash is only 2 seconds, but the house will be there longer, like types like shit. So it's like just focusing on the splash. But I felt like that kind of like represented a lot of what was going on in this episode.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Junior's Uncle Junior's finally making he made like his first like big move. I feel like against Tony,
like a big mobster.
Yeah,
when he's hanging out at the hit.
Yeah,
he's getting advice from his mother.
Oh God,
who's losing her fucking mind.
I know.
Like she literally like made like a Godfather type like she's like, this is what you do.
Yeah, she made the call. She was like, talk to Christopher like he's family. The other guy.
Christopher hung stuff up at my house not too long ago. Yeah. You can't kill Christopher.
Yeah.
But that other one, and then she just starts thinking about something else.
Yeah.
And like from there, you have a hit on Brendan.
Yeah.
He is a fucking idiot anyway.
Brendan was so glad to see him go. He's such a fucking creep. And it's even more evident in this episode when Meadow and her friends show up. Yeah. And you're just like, oh God.
And getting killed by Mikey.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got killed by the biggest bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, shit on me.
It's all right. Actually, my phone went off with the text noise before yours did, so.
I think I remember that happening, and it's just like right out my brain. But yeah, like, I'm so glad they got rid of Brendan.
Yeah. Yeah. No, he had to go. I feel like he was holding back Chris's story.
Yeah.
But it also was probably essential to the start of his story.
Yeah, he was the worst influence ever. Is really what it was. I mean, that scene in the beginning with Christopher, where they give back the truck. They're like, "This is from Tony Soprano, a gift from Tony Soprano," and they're driving off, and he's like lecturing Brendan, and he takes a fucking bump off his key. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? What was the line? I think I wrote it down. Hold on. Oh, you're lucky. Tony doesn't shove the cab up your ass, and that's when he takes the hit of cocaine. It's like he's trying to be responsible. Yeah. Driving the car and doing a hit of cocaine.
Yeah, it's priorities.
But Christopher, like, I loved the him and Meadow relationship episode.
That was a really, really great scene.
Yeah, this whole episode is him just trying to be, like, an adult. Yeah. But, like, if you think about the Meadow scene, he's sitting there, like, smoking a joint.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't do drugs, Meadow.
Yeah. There's two storylines with, like, their friends. That they were hosting the party. They had them. They hired them to cook.
Mm-hmm. Artie and what is it?
I'm blanking on her name.
Charmaine.
Yeah, and so there's two stories going.
That was the best storyline. Yeah, by the way, throughout the whole episode.
But the one part of that storyline that's like that was so weird to me. Well, one was two, and this was just two camera shots that they used. The close up on Carm, and she's just like,
oh, dude, well, that was awesome because earlier in the episode you had her talking to the Polish maid like a complete piece of shit, and like she's like she does the hand wave and the come here, and then she just like the zoom in on her face, she looks like such a bitch.
Yeah, it's such a weird shot, like
then that loop around at the party.
Yeah,
but it's so good when you get that final payoff from Charmaine. When she's like, all right, I have to tell you something. I slept with Tony when you guys were on this weird break way before you got married. And, like, stop trying to help me.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I've made the choices I wanted. I don't want the dirty money.
Yeah.
Like, I could have had this.
Yeah.
So stop acting like you're, like, the shit. Yeah, like, you're getting this money from dirty shit, and you're treating people like shit. Yeah. And then she just pieces out, and you're like... And the best is the hold on Carmela, because she's just like... doesn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Her eyes are just blank and she's just staring off.
Yeah. There was such a, like, I had to rewind that moment because it's like she gives this speech and I was just like, what a fucking weird way to just be like, I'm good. And then I was just like, what? It wasn't on my second viewing that that speech like hit a lot more. But the first one for me, it was like,
it was building up, man. Cause like you had like the whole, the fight with Artie. in the kitchen when they're making the quails and everything.
Yeah.
And she's arguing with him like you're gonna take his fucking money, and like it goes back to the I could have been with Tony thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't want that dirty money. I don't care if we don't have a restaurant anymore. Is basically she's saying like, this is wrong and we shouldn't do this. We're already doesn't. He's so stupid. He doesn't see that like Tony burned down the business. Like he wanted to give us the cruise to like make up for it so Tony doesn't feel bad.
I love that it's so obvious that she knows all these things, but she does not flat out like tell him what Tony's done.
Yeah.
Like she's just like,
she's the smartest character on the show.
Yeah, and she's just like, you'll find out.
Yeah.
Like you will figure it out.
Yep.
And when you do.
Yep. Yeah, Charmaine is the shit. But I love the parallels between the relationships of like Artie trying to do it straight and Tony being like the dirty one.
Yeah. I love the moment when they right before they get into the food fight. Yeah. When it's just like when he throws
when
the
you're
food.
like the first throw, you're like, oh, he's gonna get hit in the face.
Yep, you're just like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then it turns into just like two buddies hanging out. And
because Artie's the only one that can do that to him and get away with it.
And then you have that great shot, like while they're doing it, you have Carm watching, and you see this kind of like she's happy to see like Tony have
and
like
then
his
Charmaine
friend
out of focus in the background.
You can tell she's just like, fuck.
Yep. Fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Surrounded by Italian idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, because I haven't seen episode 4, the feeling I got is that Jackie died off screen. That was the feeling I got, but I wasn't sure if
it's gonna
he shows up in the next episode. It's going to be
taken care of in the next episode.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, that's what this whole storyline is with Jackie.
Yeah. I thought that was a beautiful way of doing it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but
not having this like dramatic like he dies.
I love this slow rise of like the episode with him with just Tony visiting.
Yeah.
First it's fucking Mikey, sitting there like chatting his ear off about like, yo, you ever hear about air in these things? You get into your veins and then you die. It's like, the fuck are you doing? And then Tony comes in like the whole opposite, like, hey, what's going on? Yeah. He's got like balloons and shit.
Yeah.
And then like slowly it's like Jackie's getting worse, and then like his way of making up for like not knowing how to deal with the situation is just to bring the party to Jackie with that whole that nurse.
Yeah. That's just so fucking random.
The real nurse comes in, he's like, we're good, get out of here.
Yeah. And then the weird comment to his therapist when
she
he's like, I went back in a bit and we had some drinks. I'm like,
does that mean you fucked them?
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's pretty weird. Yeah, but I love that like he tells his story and acts like he's a fucking saint to her too. That's what I love about the therapist relationship, is that she just reaffirmed, like he's looking like reaffirm like for her to reaffirm that he's a good person.
Yeah,
and that's like all his therapy sessions are. And like, that was so nice of you to throw that party for him. It's like, what part of the story did you tell her?
Yeah,
from what we just saw.
Yeah, but even I feel like the way she delivers all her lines is just like she
sounds
just
like his mother. That's the funniest part.
And she, I feel like, is just like throwing that's so nice that you did that. Like, you're a fucking liar. Like, you're just like she is undercutting him with everything he says, but he hasn't figured that out yet.
But the therapy sessions right now are just fucking annoying, because anytime they start to get somewhere, he just has a fucking temper tantrum and walks out anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like the second they're about to like hit fucking gold, he's fucking out.
Yeah. Well, he was at like high temper from the start of this episode. There was no slow build to him. There was no part of the therapy session that he was into in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't any like breakthrough with him.
Anytime like I watch this show now, I think of that Molly's Game scene with Kevin Costner.
Oh god!
And I think like, is she just billing him hours?
Yeah,
like, is that what's happening?
I'm gonna give you 3 hours of therapy, or 3 years of therapy in 3 minutes.
Sorry that reference will make no sense to anyone.
Yeah, I know.
You'll see one day that Kevin Costner will tell you.
Yeah. One day, Jonathan Kent will sit down with Jessica Chastain
and stare at her butt chin. But where else? Who else was in this episode? I'm trying to think of like the other big storyline. Oh, the Meadow storyline.
Yeah.
where she's doing crystal meth with her friend. Who's the worst? Hunter's the fucking worst.
Oh, God. Yeah.
God damn it, Hunter.
Yeah.
But I love the last scene where they're all fucking crystal methed out. They're like beads of sweat dribbling down their head.
Yeah.
And they're doing the solo. And Tony's like sitting there like, I am a good father.
Yeah.
Because she's singing really well. Like, oh, sorry.
No, I love the way that scene's done because it is the classic, like mafia movie style where it's just like you got this beautiful music playing and then it's intercut with Christopher getting his ass kicked and then his buddy getting shot in the face. Like
that was the best part of the episode.
Yeah, it's just that it's completely a trope, but it works every time. Like I always enjoy it.
I love the way they grab him at the ice cream truck.
Yeah.
They just take him off. He's like, oh. I just love that he thinks it's because of the crystal meth.
He thinks it's, he has no idea.
I didn't want her to get raped by the guys on 8th Street. I was trying to do her a favor. And these two are just laughing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the shot of the hammer clicking into the gun. It's like, so corny, yet so amazing.
Yep.
Like, I can't tell you why that was awesome, but it was also corny at the same time. Yeah. I loved it. But yeah, and then the intercut with Brendan in the bathtub.
Yeah.
With his pink lighter. But yeah, there's nothing really else in that episode. Oh, the Jews.
Yeah.
The Jews. Of course, the Jews.
Yeah, that was another moment of
because you got some really good Sylvan Pauly moments too.
Oh god,
those were awesome.
So funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say bupkis. That's how they say nothing. Say bupkis. It's like fuck
and he
this.
Slamming
this is how I say
bell
nothing.
into his head. That guy was the man though.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to stay married to her.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take a lesser cut because I was married to her.
Yeah.
That was the whole plot line for that guy. And then they call fucking Hesh up. Like, and I love that Tony, no consideration for anyone. That he's laying in bed sleeping.
Yeah.
Answers the phone and Tony's like, hey, we got the Jew down here and he just will not stop. Like, anything we do to him will not work. And then Hesh is like real calm about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's just like, cut his dick off.
Cut his dick off. Give him a second bris.
Yeah.
He's like the smartest one in this group too.
Yeah.
Like earlier he was trying to like tell Jackie a story and he was like, there's a saying where they say when they get a divorce, the altar sheds tears too. And then Jackie is like, all right, I'm not feeling good. Everybody out, everyone out of here. And it's like, no, let him finish.
Yeah.
I want to hear what he has to say.
And he even tries to tell them, he's like, do not do business with them. Like,
Hesh is the man.
He's like, it will not end well.
The episode before this, they had the one where him and Big Pussy take the guy out to the bridge.
Yeah.
And Hesh is like, I wonder what you would look like down there on the rocks.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to take a walk on the rocks?
But yeah.
We'll hold
and
your
then it
crutches
works.
for you.
It fucking works. And then they have the scene where the guy comes back. He's like, hey, it wasn't what you did that made him stop.
Yeah. And I thought that was a great moment with Tony. Cause
he's hit the fucking, he hit the wall finally.
He was just like, what do you mean we're just fucking good? No. We had a deal. You can make your side deal, but we still have our deal. You're fucked even more.
Yeah. Yeah, that was, he became the golem.
Yeah.
His son was the man.
Is a golem?
He was like, you're making a golem? We shouldn't make this deal. And at that point, it's like, well, he's going to do this to spite,
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that Tony finally hit like his threshold and he's like, I am fucking tired of this.
Yeah.
And this is like, he's got to start stepping up. That's what this whole episode is, that Tony needs to step the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, this was definitely, there were like not a lot necessarily moved in the plot, but I felt like there was a number of great moments for each of the characters that were mainly focused, that we got that next extra step in understanding each of these characters.
This season's definitely the slower moving season.
Okay.
Like, I feel like this is when they were unsure if they were going to come back for another season 2.
Yeah.
So they just try to make it one tight storyline, but like it's very loose.
Okay.
But like season 2 on, you will notice a complete change in production. It looks a lot better too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the next episode, I'm pretty sure that's going to be just another like how their world spins.
Yeah. Well, and at the time when this show came out, like, wasn't it like HBO had never done anything this before?
Larry Sanders Show is probably the craziest shit you had on HBO.
Yeah.
As like a long running series.
Yeah. So for them to do this like drama, this drama focused, like serialized.
It's basically Goodfellas for 10 episodes.
Yeah.
What it feels like. I love the comedy in this episode.
yeah.
When they throw the one guy in the trunk.
Yes.
And then, like, the camera's in the trunk, and then you see it open. They're trying to throw him in, and the guy closes the trunk. Oh, yeah. Paulie and Silv, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They're fantastic.
And the comedy was excellent in this episode.
Yeah, those two
carry
carry the show. I love them as, like, the glue that brings everyone together, like holds the scenes together.
Yeah.
They're like the Casey Affleck and Scott Conn, like Ocean's 11 type like characters in the background.
Absolutely.
They're like the little comedy that like brings it together. Especially Christopher too when he joins that. I feel like that's what this episode is, getting rid of Christopher's side friend, and now he's going to be more involved, because that's really what it is.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Christopher's going to be more with the crew now.
Yeah, I'm really excited to have him be more.
Him and Paulie are absolute gold together.
Awesome. I think I think I've seen all of season 1, but it's been so long. But there's definitely I remember some hilarious scenes between the two of them, but I don't remember when they happened. I don't remember the context.
Like we said last episode, the Pine Barrens episode is absolute gold.
What season is that?
We're looking at like 2, 3, or 4 in between there.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember exactly.
Still got a ways to go.
Yeah, because it just feels like a blur when I watch it.
Yeah.
Right now, it feels weird. It feels like I'm living in Sopranos.
Yeah.
Because of we're doing this like weekly.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm just like absorbed in an episode for an entire week. It's very strange. Like this is gonna be like the weird like Sopranos year, where it's like everything felt like Sopranos. Yeah. Like in the background. I don't know if I'll be able to watch it again after this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest, like, because I'm like technically doing like my 4th, 5th, and 6th watch.
Yeah.
At the same time.
This is your thesis project.
Yeah.
Of the series.
Like I'll have to be on my deathbed, like, put it on.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
This is what you'll leave the world. All your Sopranos knowledge.
It'll be right before the last episode I pass. Fuck. I don't remember what happens.
All right.
Ended on death.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Sopranos, so
it is.
I think we'll get used to that.
You just cut halfway through that sentence.
Yeah.
And black.
Yeah.
No more.